Hey everybody, welcome back to the Las Vegas Luxury Real Estate Show. I'm Kevin Jaramillo.
And I'm George O'Brien. Welcome.
And today, we've got an awesome featured home for you out in the neighborhood of Ascension, brand new Pulte home. And George, what are we going to feature today for the people?
Well, today we're going to go to a really cool Chinese restaurant called Blossom inside the Aria on the Strip.
Awesome. I can't wait to see that. All right, let's dig into it. All right, guys. So listen, today's house is over in a brand new development in South Summerlin. It's called The Peaks. And inside The Peaks is Ascension, which is a 24-hour guard-gated community. Beautiful community. It's new. It's about, I would say, 50% built and 40% sold out. So they're selling really fast. So if you're looking to buy a nice luxury home in Summerlin, this is a great new neighborhood. And we will be featuring more of these homes in future videos, George.
Yeah, guys, don't forget, we'll be doing other model features in the coming weeks. And also, in order to get a hold of us, if you or a friend or family member are looking to buy or sell a home here in Las Vegas, please reach out to Kevin or myself.
Oh, we'd be happy to help you guys, all right? So today's featured property is, like I said out there, it is a Pulte home. We could see it here, George. It's got great curb appeal, very modern. It's got the flat roof, so we'll dig right into it, okay? 3-car garage, small courtyard, but a very nice entrance. You're going to love the inside of this house. And some of these, depending on the lot, if you come out here and want to look, some of these lots are going to have views. It's called the Luminary. So we can see here it's in South Summerlin. 4,006 square feet. It's a 4-bedroom, 3.5 bathroom, 3-car garage. So here's your courtyard leading into the big glass door. It's beautiful.
Love that door.
And it's got a flex room. We'll see it right when we walk in the front door here, which is really nice. And an optional guest suite and an optional game room. So it just depends what you want to turn this thing into.
I'm also a big fan of courtyards in the front.
Well, nobody walks right up to your front door, you know, from the street. You got a little ways to go. So as we walk in here, we can see to the right there is that flex room. To the left, high vaulted ceilings here, beautiful fixture. This is the model home. They did a really incredible job.
Notice the ceiling treatment?
Oh, it's beautiful. I love that. It's kind of the latest, greatest thing in town now is doing the ceiling treatments. But again, this room is the barrier is glass, which is incredible, but if you wanted to replicate this, George, this might cost you a few bucks.
Absolutely would.
But look at this. They set it up as an office. It's just a gorgeous office, as I believe offices should be at the front end of the house, right?
Absolutely.
You're in there working, and if people are going to come up and see you, you want to see them coming.
And it's very visible, so it's got to look nice.
Yeah, it's the first thing people are going to see when they come in. But otherwise, if the glass wasn't there, there'd just be a standard door right here, and you'd go in and be in a private room. But right here, it allows you to view the rest of the house. So to the left is going to be access to the garage and the powder room. So a little table there when you come in your house if you want to set your keys down or what have you. That looks like a coat closet right there. Hang some jackets, right? People are coming over. Let me hang your coat. Very nice.
Little powder room.
Yeah, just your small basic powder room. Nothing crazy. Simplistic design here, but nice.
But the high ceiling makes it look a lot bigger than it is.
It does. Had a really nice light fixture in there. So again, and I know these front doors, I checked with them. I'm pretty sure they're optional. Mm-hmm. You know, those glass doors. But as you can see, it's a big, great room. And look at all the glass. Great natural light, view of your backyard, the access doors around the bend there. And we're going to come down the hall. This is a single-story house. Oh, the primary bathroom.
Good size.
Oh, when I walked in, that shower is amazing. So this is a really cool, the triple slider going right out to the spa right here.
Big fan of that.
I like this feature they did in the corner here, George. See what they did with the the granite there
with the light behind it,
and then they backlit it. Mm-hmm. It's just nice. Now they tiled the whole wall. Again, they really went all out on these models. Beautiful light fixtures, but that's a king size bed with good size nightstands. Give the feel of the size of the room, which is basically about a 20 by 16.
Right.
And this is also an upgrade. That feature wall right there with the TV and fireplace. And that slider is going to be an upgrade also. But not an overly huge primary, but a nice primary. We got a little linen closet right here. Yes. Very tastefully done. And what's unique about the model homes, if you guys notice as we're going through here, they take all the doors off. You won't see no doors.
You don't need them.
Well, because it's so many people walking through them. They don't want opening and closing the doors and hitting the walls and stuff. But look at the shower.
It's amazing.
Look at this thing.
Yeah, it's amazing.
You can enter on either side with the tub in the middle.
Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You don't even need the doors on this shower, the way it's configured.
Here's why you do want the doors, George. Have you ever showered in a shower this big without doors? It's cold.
Okay.
So the doors keep the heat in.
Makes sense.
You're in there and you know, not many people anyway, shower cold showers. So you're going to keep that warmth inside there with you.
Floating
pretty
vanities.
Cool. Vanities on both sides, his and hers. Floating, like great lighting in here. The ceiling in here is, I think, almost about 13 feet, maybe 4. It's huge. When I walked it, I was just this very grand feel to this bathroom. And then we get into the closet, very high ceiling, so you're able to do there's the water closet. Little treatment there on the wall.
Going all the way up.
And then the primary here. So because it's roughly about a 12 by 11 closet, it's a triple hang because of the ceiling height. You have to take advantage of that.
Sure. Utilize all the space.
And this is an extra for sure to have the closet companies come out there and build this out for you.
Oh, yeah.
But, you know, they're just showing you all of the things
possibilities.
The possibilities. You know, big shoe rack there. It's a very nice closet. All right, so here's the primary. That's their feature wall with the TV. I like how they, instead of just the whole wall being granite, they kind of broke it up in the middle there for the TV. A little different. So nice built-in cabinetry there to the right side. Beautiful, cool light fixture. Then they got this really nice wet bar on the side over there, which I really like. The newest thing over there is that smoked glass behind instead of just putting tile or something, which is really nice. But these are called storefront windows when they're in the floor to the ceiling. That's what you see at a storefront.
Right.
And that way you can view the whole yard, or if you have a view of the city, you get to see everything. And the way to access the doors through this room on the left. But here you go. You got your kitchen with it's literally a double island. As we can see here, you got the main island, right, where you're going to be cooking in the sink and everything. Then you got the sit-at island. See the chairs there? And then you got your table.
Wow.
Right? So there's a lot of seating here if you were to hold Thanksgiving dinner or parties, birthday parties, whatever. Really nice. Plenty of cabinetry, and we'll get into the pantry here in a minute. Yeah, nice wet bar right here. Very nicely done. The lighting in this house is really, really nice. And they're showing it with really nice large porcelain tile. You've got your wine refrigerator right here. Those are really nice. And again, see how this back island, you got your regular island that has 5 chairs. So that's a good size island.
Yes, it is.
Cabinetry. They just did a really nice job in the layout. A lot of these new homes have. See that window right behind the stove there? That's just to get this kitchen having a lot of natural light.
Sure.
Works out really well. Yep. I think this model here, base price starts at right around 165. 1.6,500,000 base price. Lot premiums could start anywhere from 50,000 to 200,000 depending. And if you wanted to replicate this model, George, what do you think?
400,000. It's just a wild guess.
You're probably close. 350, 400,000 to replicate all the extra amenities that you're seeing here.
I love that big fridge too.
Right. All right. You want to see something really cool? Well, not the fridge, although that is a nice Sub-Zero fridge. Yep. Got to have a good refrigerator, George.
Absolutely.
And I like, some people opt to keep the stainless steel front. Some people opt to match the cabinetry. So this is
like a butler pantry.
It is like a butler. It is a pantry, They built it out. I mean, if you want to look at this thing, this is not your normal pantry with just shelves in it, right? You can see the lower cabinetry and then the top shelves, 2 of them, and they're backlit, and they put all that nice tile on the walls there and the lighting up there. You see that sconce lighting? Mm-hmm. So I guess it just depends. A lot of these homes are bought by people that are retired. They just want to live in a nice home. This could be a downsized home, right? It's a 4,000-foot home. Mm-hmm. But if you raised a family in an 8,000 or 9,000 square foot home, this is downsizing.
Sure.
You know what I mean? And so they don't need a lot of food. There's just 2 of them. They're likely to go out to dinner 3 nights a week, right? So very simple, clean, very nice pantry. Okay, as we jump into the back patio here, you saw they did the lid over there. You got your outdoor TV, fireplace, the tiled deck floor there, artificial turf, which is pretty much mandatory here in Vegas. And this doesn't opt for a big pool in the backyard. They put a nice spa over there and then a nice outdoor kitchen.
Like that outdoor kitchen.
Yeah, this is probably your standard lot, which is going to be around the 9,000 square feet. So depending on the lot you pick, on the low end, 8,000 to 9,000. On the high end, there's probably, I think, about a 13,000, 14,000 foot lot over there. Very contemporary, clean, straight lines. Very nice. That big picture window really makes it. And you just have your simple side slider here with this other flex room that we talked about earlier. They've got a little gaming situation going on, another couch, another TV in there. So it's very nice.
Could definitely see myself living here. That's for sure.
This house flows so well for a 4,000 foot home. It really, really does. We're going to go down the hallway here. This is where the other bedrooms are. And here's your standard pantry right here. So that was like a butler pantry. This is your standard pantry.
Right.
Still right off the kitchen and close. Nice wall treatments as we come down the hallway. And then here's the laundry room, which is nice sized laundry room. It's got a sink. You got upper lower cabinets. You got an extra refrigerator in there. Most people would have the extra refrigerator where?
In the garage.
I know, right? And so now you don't have to go to the garage. You got plenty of room in here to put your secondary, which is usually a lot of drinks.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't want to clutter up your main refrigerator with a lot of drinks. You just put them back there. And it's literally right around the corner down the hall. Not very far. 15, 20 steps and you're in here. So very nice laundry room. Again, all the doors are off, George. No doors in the model. I think that's another... Yep, just another storage closet there. Very nice. This is going to be more like linen cabinetry for these bedrooms back here. So you got one bedroom to the right here. Again, I think what makes this house feel so big is the ceiling height. For a single-story house, standard 12-foot ceilings. Nice wall treatment there. This mirror is making this room look bigger than it is.
Right. That with the high ceiling together.
It's nice. All right, into that final bedroom. Again, they're all standard size bedrooms, 12 by 12, with their little walk-in closets. This one is an ensuite. It has a bathroom, so that's nice. Well, George, that's a pretty amazing home. And again, that's just one model of the Pulte models over there. And if you guys are looking and you want us to walk you in there, what are the benefits of having an agent walk you in a new home, George?
Oh, well, definitely you want, not only that, they can explain a lot of things to you and also answer a lot of questions, but you want that agent to represent you when you're purchasing a home through the developer, because those agents in the sales tracks, although they're really nice and they know what they're doing, they work for the builder.
Right. And so by working for the builder, by law, they have to have the builder in their best interest, right?
Absolutely.
And if you go in there with unrepresented, an example of why you would want me walking you through, since I have all this knowledge in construction, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to go in there when we get to the design center. We're going to help you walk you through and tell you the stuff that you do want to spend money on and the stuff you shouldn't spend money on that you're going to be able to do afterwards. Or some people want the turnkey, and that's fine. Right, but if maybe you need our expertise to be able to go in there and save you money, right? With that builder,
we'll tell you exactly what is included and what isn't.
Well, and we'll negotiate for you, sure. Right? Oftentimes, these builders are going to negotiate, especially when we get towards the end of the project, and they just want to get these homes now sold and move on to their next project. Right. So, negotiating is key. But if you go in there unrepresented, they're gonna hammer you.
You're on your own.
You're gonna pay all the way top dollar.
Yeah,
right?
you're definitely on your own.
You're best to get represented by a licensed agent that's going to go in there and have your interest.
And what does it cost you to have representation?
Zero.
Exactly.
It doesn't cost you zero.
Why wouldn't you use it, right?
Exactly. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything. You get an expert to go in there, walk you through the whole process, and try to get your home as quickly as possible. You need somebody to have your back. It's real important.
Absolutely.
Okay. All right. So let's jump into our next feature, which would be what?
Well, we're going into the Aria Resort and Casino, and we're going to look at a restaurant called Blossom. It's a Chinese restaurant, and they specialize in Cantonese food.
Awesome.
So if you're not familiar with Cantonese food, we all know Chinese food's not all the same, right?
Right.
Some of us know, some of us don't. But Cantonese style food is really from the southern part of China. Some of the aspects of Cantonese food is it's fresh vegetables. They use fresh meat, seafood. It's never greasy. They're kind of moderate on the spices, but it's really a fresh taste. It's probably the opposite of Panda Express.
Oh, okay. Let's dig into it. Here we go.
So this is Blossom. As we said, it's in the Aria. It's tucked away in the back of the casino there. They specialize in a dish called Peking duck. So
nice.
if you're not familiar with Peking duck, they're really known for a crispy skin, which people will use. They'll dip it in a Hunan sauce and eat it just like that. And then also they're known for the preparation, and the meat is very tender and very tasty.
Okay.
So a lot of the ways they'll eat it is you see the guy there cutting it up for you. Most decent Chinese restaurants will bring that duck to the table and cut it up for you.
Wow.
So you can eat it. And one of the reasons why they cut it up is because the pieces, people will use those pieces and put it in what's called a pancake wrap.
Okay.
And they'll put little veggies in there, make a little hand roll and eat it that way. Sometimes they'll just eat the meat with rice and vegetables, which is always nice too. But the meat is very savory, very tasty, very tender on the outside. Looking at this duck, usually the skin's a little crispier than what I'm looking at here, but that's okay.
That's nice. That looks delicious.
It's probably good. Here she's using the pancake to make her own little hand roll. The other thing I like about Blossom is when you walk in there, Kevin, the first thing you notice is the opulent design, and it's kind of like a modern Chinese look to it. So the lighting's perfect. It's not too dark. It's not too bright. If you look there, and when you sit down, you almost feel like you're in a private environment, even though there's other people around you. And I think a lot of that has to do with the lighting. Also, the service there is top shelf. So you sit down, they put the napkin on your lap for you. They come, they carve up the duck. They're always coming back to the table to check on things, but not in a way that's too intrusive.
So how would you classify this particular restaurant? Look, it's in Aria in City Center, so we already know that it's high end, right?
Yes.
What would you say as far as people out there that are watching this on the affordability table? Is this really expensive? Is it moderate? What would you call it?
It's well, for Chinese restaurants, it's more on the higher end in terms of service, but it's also on the higher end in terms of price as well.
Right.
But like that duck you saw cost you about $95.
All right, so
that could serve 4 people.
Okay, so 4 people could go there and eat for $100 a head? $400?
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
That's about right. Yeah.
I think $100 a head in today's world at any given nice restaurant is what we all should be looking at anyway, right?
Sure.
So not bad, because that duck's going to feed the whole four people easily, and then you're going to have all your sides and your glass of wine over sake or whatever you're going to have. But great job, awesome restaurant. I'll definitely have to check that one out. I haven't been there, but that duck made me real hungry right now.
Well, if you've never had duck before, that would be a good place to go to, because if you talk to the top critics in Las Vegas about Peking duck and you say, what are your top restaurants? Blossom's going to be on all their lists.
Oh, certain. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this show here featuring that awesome property at Ascension and then that great Chinese food Blossom. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Thanks for watching.
Take care.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. I hope you liked it.
Guys, if you haven't subscribed yet, please hit that subscribe button and also that thumbs up button if you really like this video, if it helped you out and you want to watch more, hit that notification bell. We'll appreciate that very much. Also, look, if you're looking to buy or sell in the luxury market here in Las Vegas, you got to reach out to George and I. We're the experts here. So our information is below to be able to contact us. All right?
And we'll see you on the next video.
Take care.